Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. First ever, I think this is going to be YouTube.
Yep.
Let's not do introductions.
I mean, they should already know who we are at this
You
point.
know who he is, you know?
Oh, what's good?
I don't know why I start talking in proper English whenever I get cocky. Like, you know who I is. I don't know. Bro, it's getting hella hot in my room. And I got to wear this hoodie because I need a haircut.
I mean, I don't think anyone's going to have, or they're not going to judge you. There's nothing open. I'm sure everyone has, like, haircut problems.
I know, but, like, no one's trying to, I'm not trying to see it. So, yeah. Is me eating ruining the audio?
No, I don't think so.
Cool. All right. For your first podcast, this is your podcast. You gotta put it out there.
Thank you.
I mean, I just want to give you credit. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
All right. So, obviously, there's, like, a lot of talk behind Tiger King. And I just binged it last night, all the episodes. And usually when there's something that's like super overhyped, I tend not to watch it. But I was like, screw it. Let me just watch it. And I felt like every episode, it just kept getting worse.
It was. Was it like 7 or 8 episodes? I watched it too. Like I watched it over like 3 days though.
There was 7 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't handle like that amount of white trash in one day. So I like split it up. Yo, he married 2 straight dudes.
Bro, that had me weak when both of them were just like, yeah, we're actually not gay.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I made a TikTok about it. I'm just gonna plug my TikTok real quick. I made a TikTok about the straight dudes falling for this gay dude just because he has lions. And I told my friends, the ones I didn't watch, I was like, dude, you gotta watch this. They're like, is it good? I heard everyone talking about it. I was like, dude, this one gay dude married 2 straight dudes. She was like, what? I was like, I can't tell you no more. You just gotta watch it. No.
Dude, and it was crazy how, what was it? The first husband that he married, also big spoilers if anyone hasn't watched it yet, how he just ran away with the front desk girl. And got married to her.
Who ran away?
Well, not ran away. Well, kind of ran away.
I think he tried to run away. Didn't he? No, he got her pregnant.
Yeah, and then they ran off to go get married.
Yeah, you talking about a dude with like 3 teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who ended up getting new teeth from that Netflix check.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah. Big time. Like years or something.
You know they were spending $70K to feed those cats?
$70K?
A day.
A day? I thought all I heard was the 30 cows. That was it.
30 cows?
Yeah, if they only fed them cows, they would have to feed them
30 cows.
That's what Joe Exotic said. He said about approximately 30 cows a day. That's not even the Walmart.
I mean, he doesn't look like a guy that can count, you know? So I ignore. And going back to the 3-tooth dude, he has a freaking tattoo that says property of Joe Exotic.
Bro, and then, okay, the part that made me so upset was that he went to go get it covered, and it didn't even cover the whole tattoo.
I saw him getting the tattoo to get it covered. I didn't notice what he did with it. And
it was like the
Joe Exotic? He's like, who's Joe Exotic? He goes, no one. He goes, just a memory now? Not even a memory. I'm like, and then he went back to him. Like, what?
I heard that, I think I was like more confused why he was shirtless the whole time throughout the whole documentary.
How did the Netflix dude say, like, let him do that?
I don't know, but apparently they interviewed him for that. They're like, dude, like, why'd you keep your shirt off the whole time? And he was like, I just wanted to show everyone my tattoos.
Oh, and there was another guy who got interviewed and he was in the bathtub for part of it. Remember?
Remind me.
I think it was that fat dude that was working with the FBI.
Oh, the snake.
Got that weird haircut. Looks like a lunch lady. That guy.
Oh yeah. Damn, that he can't be talking with that type of haircut. He's disrespectful. I don't know. It's kind of
Anyone
crazy.
was gay in that show. My guess would have been him, if anyone.
Yeah.
And I kind of found it was kind of nasty how they introduced that. What's his name? It wasn't Dylan. Dylan was like the third boyfriend. Uh,
Travis.
Travis. They like the first thing that we heard about him. It's not like he was like, oh, he was this guy from Southern California and he studied this. He was like, oh, he had big hands and he was tall and he was handsome. I'm like, bro, this is.
Okay, speaking of Travis, I thought what was hella messed up was how at his own funeral, when his mom was sitting right there and Joe was like, his golden balls were in my face or something like that.
He'd put his goal. He said his balls were that boy's golden nuggets or something like that.
Golden nuggets, yeah. There we go.
I don't. That's a worst send off. And then he sang. The dude that can barely speak sang at the funeral. It's disgusting.
Bro, his music videos, iconic.
I didn't watch them.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I mean, just like the small clips that they played.
Oh yeah. The only video that I thought was hella funny was the one where he got that Carol Baskin
Lookalike?
Yeah. Which, by the way, I found out from TikTok and like Twitter. There's a lot of Carol Baskin lookalikes.
I mean, they're just like basic white women.
Basically. What was she used to say? Hey, big cats and kittens or some bullshit. What was it?
Hey, cats and kittens, welcome.
She looks
Her
like
little intros, her videos. But the craziest thing is how Facebook would donate literally thousands of dollars to her little foundation or whatever.
I think it was people donating through Facebook, wasn't it?
Both.
Oh no, Facebook has this thing where they match your donation, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, at that time, it was like for a good cause, right?
I mean, was it? Because like she was also caging up tigers and shit. Her little cougars, or I feel like she was just mad because he had better cats than she did.
Haters hate, man. I know no one cared about no damn tigers before this show, and now
No.
everyone's concerned. But the crazy stat that I read was there's more tigers in captivity in the U.S. alone than there are free worldwide.
I'm not surprised.
That is crazy to me.
I mean, did you see any colored person in that documentary? Absolutely not.
I don't know if she was colored. She looked a little tinted. That one that got her arm bit off.
Oh yeah. I mean, besides her.
Native American, maybe.
Mm,
She got her
maybe.
arm bit off and then came back to work for like
I
$100.
know. And then talked about I didn't want to make him look bad in the media. Sis.
And he goes on racist rants, and you don't want to make him look bad. He's shooting dolls and like sending poison snakes, and you worried about his image.
When you got the blow up doll for Carol,
That was funny. That was messed
that
up.
was hilarious. But I don't know. Okay, my question was like, not even a question. I was shocked. Literally 2 months after Travis died, how he got married to Dylan.
Yeah, and then he invited Travis's mama to the wedding to like make it look like it was cool. That was messed up.
And then after that, he just never had contact with her ever again. I'm like, damn, that is shady.
Imagine the mom's like, I had a straight son. He turned gay for you. He died. Then you want me to go to your next gay wedding.
He said he likes straight men.
No. He said in the part, he's like, I married straight men because I wasn't gonna find any gay men in like, where was he? Idaho?
Bumfuck Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, that's it. I said
Yeah.
Idaho. I don't know why I said Idaho.
I mean, they're practically almost the same. Speaking of Idaho, okay, I went to Idaho a few years ago to see a family friend, and the first thing I saw was this huge truck just like driving by with the Confederate flag.
You were in Idaho?
Yep.
Like,
I'm surprised I made it back alive.
you chose to go to Idaho, or?
I had family friends living out there, so I was just visiting them.
Okay. That's
And then,
a weird place to live.
I mean, yeah,
I
really
never,
weird
all
place
I
to
know
live.
about Idaho is potatoes. That's it.
That's literally it, yeah. There's a bunch of farmland just filled with potatoes.
Mm.
But I didn't, I mean, it was cool, I guess, but it was deep redneck. And I felt like I was going to get shot like any second.
It's awkward. I've been to like the redneck part of California,
What part?
like way up north is in Ukiah,
Oh,
Eureka, and all that place. That's a very, very white place. And it's like, it's not really cowboyish, but it's like construction. So it's like the aggressive races, the ones
yeah.
that, work for their money with their hands, and they're just mad all the time. Well, I guess, yeah, rednecks, they work with their hands too, right? They only like flip cows and shit. I don't know.
Sure.
But yeah, I thought that was bad. But imagine going to their state where there's like a million of just them.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if you caught in the show, there was like actually like brown people and there was like hijabis.
No.
Like when he
Oh,
was hosting the Thanksgiving dinner thing. Watch it again. If you watch it again, there's like actual hijabis like waiting in line to eat for his little Thanksgiving dinner.
wait, when did he have a Thanksgiving dinner?
Remember it was something for like Travis's like memorial.
I remember a funeral.
No. After that, he hosts apparently a Thanksgiving dinner every year. And if you look at the line, like when the camera like pans out, it shows like a hijabi woman. I was like, oh,
I feel like there are plants. They have to be, right?
they're
What?
not plants.
You could just give scarves to like two random women and be like, hey, just rock this.
Nah. It was like legit. Because I looked over like 2-3 times. And then on the first episode where they show some of the guests who come to the park, there were a few other hijabis. I was like, oh shit, the Muslims.
Oh.
In Oklahoma too.
Goddamn Islams. I remember, I think it's my friend that told me, like, he walked in somewhere speaking Arabic, and then the guy behind the counter was like, we got some goddamn, like, he got on the phone and he was trying to tell his buddy, he's like, I got some goddamn Islams in the store speaking Muslim right now. It was so funny. But yeah, there's very slim. I'm gonna take your word for that because there's no chance I'm watching that again.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not going back. I only watched it for the hype.
Yeah.
And
I think
I'm kind of stuck. Where else am I gonna go? So
that is true. I mean, what have you been doing with this quarantine?
I work from home, which means I started a YouTube channel.
Nice.
And I TikTok. That's about it. I literally so when I downloaded TikTok, right, last year, like I think it was November or December or something, and I was like, because I watched something on Instagram that was like, real estate or whatever. It's like, yo, get into TikTok now. This is the time to get in and like grow your shit and whatever. I'm like, cool. So I downloaded it, and I didn't have the energy to do anything. And I was at work for like 16 hours a day or 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't have time to be learning these dances and shit. So I'll just like post random stuff, and like I'll just post it and I'll forget about it for like a week, and then I'll do it again and I'll forget about it. And this is the first time that I actually get up and actively say, okay, I got to make a TikTok. What's trending? How do I make this into something I want to post? And then I'll just do it. Or I'll read something on Twitter. I'm like, oh, that's funny. And then I'll think of like a video idea.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. You come up with something stupid. You're just walking around. You just think of it. And you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. And a lot of it doesn't work. So it ends up just like sitting in my drafts or whatever. and then I delete it after a couple of days. And even the ones that do work, I get too like, I think I get too like caught up in like how stupid it looks because I hate watching myself and I hate hearing myself. And
Yeah.
every time I post it, I don't care. Like 10, 20 people could laugh at it. I'll still think it's cringe.
I mean, you are your own, what is it? You are your own worst judge. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Bro, my brain is fried. But yeah. I mean, just like post it.
I'm gonna post it.
But you could also just do like, I don't know, send it to like a few people, ask for their opinion about it.
I did. I actually did. I sent it to you. I sent it to a couple of my friends on text, and they're like, "Yo, this is hella funny." And then I was like, "I feel like I can do better."
You gotta get brutally honest people. That's the thing.
Well, the thing is, most people haven't watched Tiger King, so it doesn't even make sense.
Oh.
Joe Biden won. Some of my friends are politically, what's the word, active, or whatever. And so like I sent it to a couple of people who were like into politics. I sent it, and they liked it, but no one else cares for it.
Damn.
But I think, because I was on Instagram right now, and I was watching somebody who just posted a video and got like 14,000 views in like an hour or something.
Yeah.
Crazy amount. And I watched the video, and I don't know how to see it. Like from if you're someone who makes videos, you're gonna judge it differently to someone who just likes to consume it.
Right.
So it's kind of like a director watching Tiger King. It's not going to be like, oh, that was great, the same way we say, oh, that was great. Although none of us would say that great because that shit was trash. I don't know. I hated that shit. But you know what I mean? Like, they don't watch movies like we watch movies. They watch movies like as a director and like how good it was made and all these kind of things. So I guess they just have like a skewed view of it. And that's what I have with videos or anything somewhat like comedic.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, okay, I see what she did there. I see what he did there. I wouldn't have done that, but I mean, hey, it works because people like your stuff. So that's the whole point of it, right?
Right.
But then I was like, you know what, dude? If I posted that, I should have got a lot. I don't ever post it. I just keep the videos in my phone because I'm like, oh, I hate it.
I know it's kind of difficult because like with TikTok, it's like a totally different generation than, I mean, it's the same generation, but it's like a different age group. Like when we had Vine, like Vine was the shit.
Vine was amazing. I like Vine a lot better than TikTok, even though TikTok is doing a better job of whatever Vine was supposed to do.
But TikTok has like more, how do you say, like facilities or something more, like there's editing tools, there's music, there's weird graphic things that you could do. But with Vine, you only had that 6 seconds and that was it. But within those 6 seconds, there's like classics, like look how many compilations there are. And now on TikTok, it's like these cringy little like white kids who are just trying to make like some, like the dudes, they'll make like some video, they'll start winking and shit, and then they get like 1 million likes on it.
Yeah, and the thing is with Vine, it was everyone did their own different thing, and so that's why I created moments. Whereas TikTok, it's like monkey see, monkey do.
Right.
Like that's the whole point of trends. Like on Vine, I didn't use Vine much, but like I didn't see that there was. I don't think there were trends. Like it was just like post it and people like it and they share it. But one of the reasons Vine went so big is because you are allowed to share it to different social media, and that will still count towards your loop on Vine. So I don't know. But on like I got like 7,000 or 8,000 views on Twitter.
Whoa.
But that doesn't count to like my TikTok views. On TikTok, I got like 1,200.
Right. It's a different platform that you posted it on.
Yeah, but on Vine, it would have counted to 7K on Twitter.
That's true. But didn't Twitter own Vine?
Did they?
I think so. Hold on.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But TikTok does have the whole music feature, and so that's better for artists.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
especially now with
I
quarantine.
found a lot of good music on TikTok that I like, actually like now, but I only found it because of TikTok. So,
Yeah,
but,
that is true. I mean, now what's that whole coffee trend thing that was going on, the Dalgona coffee,
oh yeah,
the
yeah.
whipped coffee thing. I mean,
I,
it didn't get popular.
I didn't do it.
Until
Did you try it?
yeah, I did. It was good.
How do
But
you
we
do
do
it?
that shit back home.
What is it?
It's just like whipped coffee. So it's like instant coffee. You put sugar and some water and you just whip it. You whip that thing until it's like frothy, like whipped cream. And then you just put it on top of milk and then it's just good like coffee.
Does what? Doesn't it just lose the froth once you put it in the milk?
Yeah, but like, it just tastes good.
All right, to
But,
each his own, man. I don't know. Maybe I have to try it.
try it. I mean, it's good. It just tastes like froth coffee.
So like a latte.
Uh,
Latte, because I saw it. It's like just like milk. It's like milk based with like it looks
yeah,
like caramel.
you put milk and then you put the whipped coffee on top and you just mix it. There's nothing really like too special about it,
Mm.
but it just tastes good. It literally you could just put instant coffee and milk and you'll be good. But it's that whipped effect
I don't even
that
like milk.
wait
Unless
what?
I don't even like milk unless it's like oat milk.
You know I've never tried oat milk.
Oat milk good. Almond milk I used to like I think the natural progression is like regular milk
Hmm.
and then like 2% or something, and then you switch over to almond because you're just like dairy's nasty. You start drinking almond milk and then you realize that's kind of like it's got this weird taste. I don't
Yeah.
understand, but like it messes up your cereal. Now you should never have. Yeah, you should never have it with cereal.
The only time I've tried almond milk was at the little farmers market in Davis, and they had the little trial
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it
I
was
mean,
like lavender almond milk. It was not bad, but it wasn't something that I could see myself drinking.
no, but I actually hate milk now. I don't know. I just it makes you feel like sluggish.
I mean, it's a distinct taste. Like I know as a kid, for me, I think growing up in a brown family and stuff, I was forced to drink like a cup of milk every night before I went to bed,
Oh
and
yeah,
I hated the taste of milk.
we did
And
that. Like, it was to wear off demons and some bullshit.
yeah,
Just grow up, you're gonna grow up big and strong, and Satan's not gonna fuck with you. Weird. I used to have a glass of milk at night, and then some other weird stuff. Yeah, and there's like weird little vitamin. Apparently, yeah, vitamin C, garlic, and all that stuff kills.
whoa, that
Like, no,
sounds.
no, I don't. No, I'm saying that apparently kills corona.
Oh, is that one of them WhatsApp group things?
Yeah, that's like what my we lived on. Like, and when I was a kid, everyone would come up with something like they'd read on WhatsApp and come and tell us, they're like, hey, look, if you want to be this and that, then you just gotta have like some bullshit, like some just half a glass of milk, put some cinnamon in that, and then like you know buy an onion and just go to bed or some bullshit like that. And then as kids, you're just like, oh damn, that sounds about right. And then you do it. Like
Right.
as an adult, I get so mad when I hear dumb stuff. Like you think we'd be on lockdown if it was that easy? Like I'll buy an onion in Trader Joe's and put it back if I knew I was, I was gonna be alive. Like
Bro, people are crazy during this freaking coronavirus outbreak. I saw this one video that came up on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it. When this one grandma sent her grandchild coronavirus leaving China, and it's like this cartoon dragon just going. I was like, that is definitely some shit I would get something from back home too.
And my mom called, because my mom's overseas right now. She called and she said, "Hey, make sure all the windows are closed because they're saying it's coming in through the window."
No.
I'm like, I just, I don't have the heart. Like, I don't want to, because I only speak to her on the phone for so long because the time difference is crazy. I don't want to spend 10% of that arguing over that. So I'm just like, okay, cool, yeah, they're closed. Like, we're good. Keep yours closed too. Like, that's literally, I don't argue. I let her have it.
I know. I was telling my grandma, because in Sri Lanka, obviously the coronavirus, they were like one of the first 10 countries to get it. And I told my grandma, I was like, yo, be careful. And she was like, oh, I'll be fine. I don't go out anyway. Like, I'm just going to stay at home. Like, fuck these kids. And I was like, damn.
She has kids?
No. Well, I mean, my aunt. But she meant to say, like, the grandkids, because there's 3 boys in the house.
Oh.
So she's literally like.
In my mind, when you said fuck this kid, I thought like she stayed in the house and locked them out. I was like, damn, that's hard.
She wanted to.
Because they're bringing the dragon.
Yeah.
All that.
I've seen some weird stuff, but it's crazy how people are still like, what was it? Everybody in Florida is still
partying.
Not. They're like partying, going to bars, swimming.
You see them whipping ass in India?
Yes, good.
Cool. Well, the funniest thing is like there was a guy who literally showed him his papers and still got his ass beat.
There was one, I think in India, all the men went for Jummah last Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was police, I was just like waiting. They beat every single one.
Good. I mean, dude, freaking take the order. Like, it's not a joke.
But why is it that they're doing a better job in foreign countries than here?
Because I think we just worship money here. Well, I think they kind of worship money everywhere, but I think to a higher degree here. We have more billionaires than anyone else. I don't think that's by accident.
No, it's definitely not. I mean, it's not even like a coincidence when the market fell and the richest people bought out their stocks like before it crashed.
Oh yeah, that dude and his lady.
Mm-hmm.
Insider trading people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then like the $2.3 trillion like put in after it crashed the first time. It's like, where is that money coming from?
Somebody tweeted money's fake. And I was like, let me get out of here. And then I thought about it. I was like,
what if?
Because I remember back in some war or whatever, like here, people would come in and give their gold in exchange for like the paper money we know of today.
Yeah.
And so, because they weren't gonna, they weren't gonna go back and forth with, whatever gold they were using then. But at least back then, our money meant something. Our money was backed by gold or whatever. But people gave that all in and took just the papers, and now we're playing with money that's literally not worth more than the paper it's printed on.
Right. I heard one of my neighbors was yelling this out the other day. He's like, why can't they just print more money in the machines and just solve all their problems? I'm like, bro, if it worked like that, we wouldn't really have like a economy.
Worth as much. But Trump actually understood. He said, how do we get rid of the debt, whatever? And then his first idea was, why don't we just print more money? Like his plan was as good as like a 5-year-old's.
Yeah. I'm not even surprised with anything that comes out of his mouth anymore. Like I don't even. It's amazing that he's president. Salute.
I don't know why I did this.
Yeah. I still think it's kind of ironic. I had no idea that Joe Exotic was trying to run for president in 2016.
Yeah, and then he went for governor. after he failed in I don't know what he was thinking, but I think anyone with like somewhat decent money, somewhat. I mean, I don't know. I know to run for president, you got to be at least 35, and you have to have been born here, right?
Yeah.
Like those
Oh,
two things, right?
I think so. Or you have to be a citizen at least of 10 years. I'm not sure.
No,
It's been
because
a long time since I've taken US
Obama was
history.
saying he was born here, and that's why Trump was always going back and forth about we want to see his birth certificate. We want to see his birth certificate
Mm,
because he wanted to prove that he can't be president.
right, right.
Right. So that's why I'm pretty sure that's what it was about.
The US. Damn. What else is going on in today's world? Bro, did you see I was on Twitter, or was it yesterday, and Muzzmatch had an option to video chat with your potential father-in-law?
Oh yeah, I read this. That's awkward because you would have to go. Well, she would have to go explain that. Like, hey, I downloaded this app, right?
Right.
Me and some person swiped right on each other, and now we want your blessings.
But that's the funniest thing though, like they have that option, like the little three dots on the app. They were like showing some video of how to do it, and if you click on it, it won't even call her phone. It will directly call her dad's phone, which is insane. So literally she has to like set up her dad's phone number and stuff into her account.
But wait, don't you have to go through and ask her to be able to do it, or no?
I mean, if the option is available. So like let's say if I made a profile, I had to put my dad's information and say like the guy that I'm talking to wants to talk to my dad, he can just directly go to my profile and the option will say like contact like
Yeah, but
girls something.
let's say you just match on somebody.
Hmm.
He'd have to at least have to talk to you, and then you're like, yeah, okay, cool. And now you made it available, as opposed to just like sound like and then boom, he just calls him.
I mean, it would be weird if you just
I mean,
automatically call him. So hopefully
guys are weird, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure some guys do that.
that is true. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, just like dating apps in general, they're very weird. I mean, I don't. Yeah, there's like what Muzzmatch, Minder, Single Muslim. Uh, there's so many.
Oh, these are just the Muslim ones.
Mhm.
Dude, I don't know. The funniest part is like the people who join sites that are not even created for them.
Oh
Like
yeah.
girls joining like Grinder or something stupid. Wait, actually, no, Grinder's for gay, so it could be. No, I'm saying straight person joining Grinder. Or like,
But straight people do join Grinder. That's the thing. There are literally screenshots I've seen of
I
straight
know that's
people
weird,
meeting people on Grindr.
isn't that weird? Like, it's not for you. You got a whole other app
Crazy. No, okay, get this. All right, this is gonna be funny. So I took a seminar class in Davis, like what,
on
three,
Tinder.
4 days ago? No, on Bumble.
I'm
And
joking. What?
no, yeah, seriously. And I didn't want to do it because I was like, this is gonna be like really weird if I do it. But my professor, like, it was a whole thing. It was a group project, and the three other girls in the group that I was put in were like, they wanted to do dating apps where girls make the first move. So I'm like, I'm not going to be putting myself out there on a dating app looking like this. And the professor was like, just put in your bio, that's for research, just make sure it's straightforward, like whatever. So I was like, fine. I swear I've never gotten that many creepy messages in my life. Like, let alone, I don't get guys in general. And I wasn't interested in finding anyone either. But the amount
You
of
you
just like,
you can see the messages, but you have to like
So I literally had to make a profile because I had to, like, I was participating in this research to get, like, our research, like, results. Like, we had to basically message every guy and ask them a research question. I don't even remember what it was because it was years ago. And it was about, from what I remember, it was basically about, like, how these guys felt about women making the first move and why they joined these apps where women make the first move, and, like, their experience with, like, just dating, online dating in general. And many of them, like, answered thoroughly and got straight to the point. We're like, all right, thank you, that's it. Some guys, they were just like, screw the question, like,
What's
are you
up?
trying to pick up or what? One dude, I don't even know if this is rated PG for this podcast.
I've been cussing, so.
Oh yeah, so no, same. Basically, this one guy was like, I'm gonna get a hotel for us. If we, like, sleep together, can you keep the scarf on? And I'm like, excuse me, sir?
Yeah.
I was like, I do not consent, sir. But it was just, like, weird. I've gotten so many, like one guy, he messaged me. I remember he was like, I find hijabis really, or, like, I find hijabs really sexy. And just the word sexy itself, like, makes me, like, cringe a little. It's like the word moist.
It's not, what's the word? It's a word. It's not soft on the tongue. Is that the word, the expression?
I think so.
Like,
I'm
it
not
doesn't
sure.
come out, it just comes out nasty. Like, it never.
It just comes out nasty. Yeah. And
I
so,
never heard it in, like, a nice way. Like, I've never heard that word come out where I'm just like, yeah, that's a sentence where I'd use it. Like, I would never use that word.
exactly the same. I would never use that word. But he was like, I find hijab sexy. And I'm like, I'm curious, because I'm like, let's see what this dum-dum says. And I was like, why do you find it that way? And he's like, it's like one of those things where you're curious about how it looks underneath and you want to know really badly. And so you just have this mysterious, like, thought of this person. And I was like, oh, hell no.
I think this is how fetishes, like, come about.
It's
Like,
a huge fetish. I had to do research about it, and I realized it's, like, one of the top 5, like, most searched in, like, porn sites.
I feel like somebody said this about dead people, and that's how we got, like, what's it called? What's it called?
Necrophilia.
Necrophilia, yeah. And then somebody said this about feet.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's so many weird, like, kinks and stuff. But I mean, everyone has their own taste with things, and you do you. But
Do you think someone's
keep me
born?
out of that.
I feel like fetishes are always they come from somewhere. I don't think, like, you ever, like, you like your first, like, sort of boom, like, I fit this age where now I find the opposite gender or whatever gender to be attractive. I don't think you go like, boom, I like feet, or like, boom, I like, hijab, even though I'm not, whatever.
Yeah.
Or boom, I like dead people. I don't think you come in the game like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think you come in the game, like, all regular, and then, like, you push it to the limit. Like, I don't think any necrophiliac, am I saying it right?
I think so. Yeah.
They have, like, this is gonna come, so no pun intended if it is a pun, but, like, I feel like they got hundreds of bodies before they went into effing the dead person, because I feel like they'd have to have got tired of living people before they chose to jump in some dead stuff, right? Because nobody just comes out the gate like, yo, them girls are attractive, but graveyard, like, nobody thinks that way. At least I'm like, I don't know. For me, it's like coming up with the freaking, I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking of something.
I mean, I think it's that sense, like,
they must have built up, like, a weird sense of you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they
yeah,
paved
yeah,
this
yeah.
road.
No,
Like, they paved this road one brick at a time, and then they slowly got closer to this, like, area where, like, they sort of maxed out the whole road, and now they gotta find, like, some some like little off ramp to enjoy something else.
I think like opportunity called, and then they're just like, all right, I'm just gonna do this little dead body. But I think it's that sense of control.
How does that happen unless you're a mortician?
I don't know. People be in the wrong place at the wrong time, or the right place at the right time. Like they end up finding out that they like something that they didn't before. But I think it all just comes down to that they don't have, or the person who's dead is like, but it's like non-consensual in some way, because it's like they're dead, but then you're taking control over this like body, and that body can't do anything. I don't know, man.
I think we talked like the weird corner of YouTube where where we start talking about like people
dead people.
Dead people, and it's the first time in years I sat cross-legged.
In years?
Not years, probably like yesterday or 2 days ago.
I was gonna say.
But I don't feel comfortable, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely I feel like, or maybe like some mortician ass dude was like trying to, he was like, hey, you gotta cremate this body. He's like, damn, okay, cool. And he's like, no one, like, there's no proof anything, because like the body's gonna be burned. So, hey, that's the only time I would think like somebody who has like under 50 bodies would go straight into dead things.
Yeah,
because there's no sane person that has a dead body as their first thing. Although I was watching this thing where there was these kids in like was he in Portugal or Colombia? One of the two, where these teenage boys they're just like known to like sleep with donkeys.
I think I heard about that.
They like just plow donkeys. And they interviewed one of the boys. It was just like, hey, yo, so why donkeys? And he was like, I have a girlfriend, but like, and he's like 14 or something. So, his girl's at least like maybe 13, 12 or something. He's like, yeah, so my girlfriend's like very young. She's not ready. I was like, nigga, neither one of you ready. Like, yeah. So she's not ready. So that's why, I clap donkey cheeks. And then the interview was just like, sounds about right. And just moved. That was it. I would have reported this at something, bro.
Send him to juvenile.
That was disgusting. No, and the elders were like okay with this. This is like a known thing, because like, and her mom, the girl's mom, was just like, I would rather him F a donkey than my daughter right now. So they're like all like cahoots, I have never used that word in a sentence. Cahoots.
But it's like, I don't know. Every time I see like weird stuff, it kind of, speaking of dead people, it reminds me of like cannibalism, like how people can actually eat like other humans.
Yeah, but that was like necessity at some point, right?
But people who do it now?
I think now it just became culture.
Cannibalism?
I think anything can become culture if you do it long enough. I'm not saying it's fine or normal.
That's what I'm saying. It's not fine, but the fact that people are doing it.
Yeah, I feel like it's culture. I feel like the way we eat, like some people probably look at us weird for eating chicken, but it's like we've been eating this shit for hella long. Like we've been drinking milk. You know how nasty cow milk is? Like how nasty cow milk is, like for real. And we just been knocking this shit back. And someone told us at some age that it's strong for your bones. Nigga, that was a lie. That was a lie. It was not strong for your bones. That shit does not do nothing.
It doesn't.
It doesn't do anything. And but we just drank it because it was milk, nigga. It's milk. Like, how you gonna eat your cereal, right? Milk. Like, you just whatever. And then now, like the woke niggas like me only drink oat milk. You know what I mean? Like I don't even like if we're somewhere and you don't at least switch it to soy, like I look at you sideways, I'm like, he's still on that dairy, It's kind of weird.
All right, but let's say in a situation where they don't have oat milk, they don't have almond milk, all they have is like natural.
I'll drink it. I'll drink it. But that's what I'm saying. It was a necessity. These niggas had nothing to eat, so they ate some dude, right? And then it became such a custom that they're like, why would we like venture out to go chase a rabbit for 2 days when we could just eat this nigga right here? I think it's just like a necessity. I think they play, dude. Okay, I'm pretty sure they killed. I'm pretty sure like they didn't kill anyone. They would have eaten somebody who's dead. But then that's nasty because now you're eating a person, but you're also eating roadkill, right?
Yeah.
But otherwise, if you ate a live person, you either have to chase somebody down. So you already did all the hard work it would have taken to just kill a deer, right? But or if you didn't do that, then you would have killed one of your friends to eat, and then like that means you just what played rock paper scissors.
I mean, I'm sure that's how situations had to be. If they were short on food, they're like, all right, like here I got some steaks. Whoever gets a short steak, you about to be dinner for today.
You think they can eat one person? That's like 100. Like I'm talking like maybe 150, 200 pounds of flesh. Well, no, that's not pounds of flesh. That'd be bones.
It's not even fat flesh. You're talking about flesh, internal organs, like everything. That like I mean
I would have been smart if I was a cannibal. I would have eaten the weakest link. Like I would take like the weakest traits. You know, like if you can't like if you got some sort of, I don't know, like your hairline's like messed up, then like you gotta go, right? Because we don't want this to be the future of our tribe, so we're not gonna let you impregnate nobody with them genes, and then so you gotta go, and then like if somebody's like walking and you see him walk with a limp one day, it's like no. If it's hereditary, you gotta go. Like you gotta go. So it's just like I think it's like you're trying to make the best human. Because if you go to Walmart, nigga, it has to happen. Like some of y'all shouldn't be allowed to buy milk. Like some of y'all should sit your ass at home. Disgusting. I've seen some of them.
Especially well, if you go to like Woodland Walmart, you see all the rednecks and type people buying all types.
Wait, Woodland by Davis? That Woodland?
Mm-hmm.
I've only been there one time at night to watch a movie. It looks like a cowboy town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's kind of, is it like a rich area-ish? It's not? I don't know.
Woodland?
I'm just asking.
I mean, I feel like it's more like agriculture, like farmland stuff.
Oh.
So I don't think so. But it's definitely cheaper than the Bay.
Yeah, no, but the Bay is weird though.
What's wrong with the Bay?
No, it's like weird as in how expensive it is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like that's like unnormal, like unheard of. Like it's in New York, but like New York is New York, isn't it? Like it's nice. Like I mean, I guess that's what people in New York probably say about the Bay, right? Like or somewhere else. Probably like people's top places to go. I don't know what that was, but top places to go would be like New York,
Chicago,
LA, maybe Chicago. Yeah,
Chicago's cheap, I think.
Yeah, I've never been there, but yeah, these are people want to go like to San Francisco, to LA, to New York. Yeah, so that makes sense. Ain't nobody going to Idaho or like.
People are trying to. They're trying to go to what Boise, the capital, because like houses out there are cheap. It's like basically like gentrifiers going out there.
Oh, and buying up houses.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's hard.
Oh, we have 30 minutes.
I feel like we've been past 30 minutes.
I don't know how to tell.
You probably have to stop the video.
Anything else we're gonna talk about before I stop it?
This is like basically a long ass test trial. So next time if we do it, we'll have like notes to talk about.
All right, sounds good. I like some of it. That's good. All right, let me pause this.